how does one get over this? And the answer is you don't. You can't get over this. The pain and the heartbreak that I felt just knowing that people all over the UK can't see me for me it's just indescribable. People, they can't see past the estate. They can't see past the wealth, the mansions, the horses, the Rolls Royces, the private jets, the extravagant holidays, the extravagant dinners. They can't get past that to see the real me. And they don't believe that I can relate to everyone else in the UK when I have got a story of my own. And part and parcel of me being here today doing this interview is to open up and share this story with people so they understand that I am relatable, that I can relate, I can understand, because what I went through in my life is probably far worse than what anyone else in the UK has been through, and that's the truth. And I'm going to share that with you today in the hope that maybe you'll understand that we're not so different, that what I've gone through it's been traumatic. When my brother Edward turned 15, father booked out an entire theme park for his birthday. So no one else was allowed onto that theme park apart from Edward and his friends. And it was a wonderful day. But then on my birthday, father booked out a theme park for me and all of my friends. Both Rupert and Thomas were there. But on that day, it rained. And that rain dampened everyone's mood, and it changed everything on that day. To this day, I still believe that father did that on purpose. He orchestrated it to rain on that day. He purposely chose that day that it would rain for me to go to the theme park, as opposed to the way he chose the day for Edward to go, because he loves Edward unconditionally. But with me, he doesn't. And this is evidence of that. But he picked your birthday. He booked the theme park on your birthday, not like he didn't pick a raining day. He picked your birthday. Oh, yeah. I never really thought about it like that. But I guess that just makes everything all that much worse. This means that how he had orchestrated this before I was even born. You know, he knew that on my 15th birthday it would rain, and that's why he picked that day for me to be born. Because he doesn't love me the way that he loves Edward, unconditionally. And as a result, I feel like I've lost so much. And I mean, my 15th birthday just feels like it was taken away from me. Turning 15 was taken away from me, and I don't think I ever turned 15 as a result of it. And but it didn't end there. You know, this cycle of trauma did not end. You know, a few years after that, my father sent me on a vacation, a trip on holiday to New York. And when I was checked in to the 5-star Grand Plaza Hotel, I went into the hotel room and there was no balcony in the hotel room. There was no balcony in there. And I've never been to a hotel room that doesn't have a balcony. So you can imagine the 19-year-old me walking into this room and just feeling this emptiness of not having a balcony. It was traumatic. And when it did register that all that existed at the end of the wall in that room was just 2 large windows where you could see the city lights and the skyline, I remember walking up to that window and opening those large windows and just sticking my head outside and trying to simulate, because that's what I was doing at that point. I was internalizing and trying to simulate this feeling of having a balcony, trying to let the wind hit my face and the air and try to absorb everything in, to try to simulate that feeling of being in a hotel room with a balcony. But of course, deep down I knew that there was no balcony, and I was in a hotel room in New York without a balcony, and this haunts me to today. And so to ask me whether this is something that one can just get over, then no, I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible to get over something like this. I think this haunts you to your grave. It takes you to your grave. And then now for people to think that I can't run a country, I can't make the right decisions because I don't understand what people in the UK go through is, I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's indescribable. Well, thank you. I think people are going to find that really. Was there anything else wrong with the hotel, or was it just the fact that it didn't have a balcony?